life removed all the innocence. My father leave behind and dance with my mother and me, and then spin me around till I fell asleep. Then upstairs he would tell me an unusual how if I would get another chance, another hope, another chance, I'd be so dead and ready. How I love dance with my father again. Ooh, oh. This is me. To get my way out of you make me laugh just company. Then when you make me do just what my mother said. Later that night when I'm all asleep, he left the sheets and dreamed that we would be all free. Finally still one final glance, one final stare, one final to be back here in Consett. How are you feeling? You good? You sound good. You sound very loud, which is great. We like a loud audience. I get too excited when it's loud and then I start singing way too loud. If that's possible. Alright, welcome to the Evolution Tour. This show is all about taking you on a little bit of a musical story of where I've been over the past 6 years. We obviously took it right back to X Factor there. The checky shirt's back. It is a new one, I promise. And we're all going to sing a song now together. If you have a flashlight on your phone, put it up in the air. I want to see it in the air flashing. And this is a thank you for your continuous dedicated support. This is the climb, ladies and gentlemen. Someone's gonna be like a mountain. Oh, it's gonna make it move. Oh, it's gonna be like down. Sometimes I have to lose. Look at this. You bow out inside of it. You bow to what's waiting on the other. Love of my life, you've hurt me, you've broken my heart, and now you leave me. Love of my life, can you see? Take it back, take it back, don't take it away from me, because what it means to me. Love of my life, don't leave me. You've broken my heart, and now divide me. Love of my life, can't you see? Bring it back, bring it back. Don't take it away from me, because you don't know what it means to me. You remember when this is blown over and everything's all by the way. When I grow older, I will be there at your side to remind you how I used to love you. I used to love you. Back, hurry back, please bring it back home to me, because you don't know what it means to me. Love of my life, love of my life. Ooh. Sounds very good. Still all right? What a lovely audience you are tonight. You're brilliant. Well, I'm having a nice time tonight. I have a nice time most nights, but sometimes it just feels very nice and relaxed. You seem like a relaxed audience. Yeah, that's good. It is a Saturday night, isn't it? That might be why. Sometimes when it's a school night, people don't drink. Not that I'm accusing you all of drinking alcohol, of course. I wouldn't assume that, of course. Alright. That was a track from my Here's What I Believe album. Yes, it was. They're all blurred into one for me, unfortunately. You know, somebody asked for a song last night. We did it in Jukebox Duo, I think, or a couple of nights ago. And I didn't even remember recording the song. And I was like, that's bad. That is bad. But obviously that was a track off the Here's What I Believe album. And I'm gonna tell you a little bottled water story. So basically, I've been doing this. So, a couple of people have been to the show, they know the story. They know the crack, as we'd say up here. So basically, we've been going around obviously since February, and whenever, on the tour, whenever I go and see shows, first of all, this happens, and people never know what to do when a singer goes to have a drink of water. There's always like a massive awkward silence in the room, because everyone's like, oh, shall we talk, or what? So it started happening this tour, and so I would get like halfway through the show and I hadn't had a drink because I was thinking, I don't want there to be an awkward silence, because I hate them. Hate awkward silences, don't like them at all. And so basically, if you do as a favour, every time I go to sip for a water, you can cheer, you can boo, you can stamp your feet, you can scream, whatever you want to do, I don't care. But just make a noise, and then I can take the time to have a little drink, and it will make the show sound better. It's better than me madness. So let's test it, here we go. Alright, we've got to keep that up for the whole show now. and I'm going to test you. And to be fair, from the first screen there, you sound like you could possibly be one of the loudest. So, every cloud has a silver lining. All right, this next. Si lo so, amore che io e te forse stiamo insieme solo qualche istante, zitti stiamo ad ascoltare il cielo alla finestra, questo mondo che si sveglia nella notte, già così lontana, già lontana. Guarda questa neve che gira insieme a noi, anche quando è buio. Guarda questa neve che gira anche per noi, accentua il sole, sole, sole. Non che sia l'amore mio, sento la voce, ti ascolto il nome, sembra davvero respiro, l'amore che abitati, questo amore che sta nascosto in mezzo alle sue onde, a tutte le sue onde, come un amore per te. I can see your hands clapping at me spotlight. I see you. Yes. You're right in the spotlight there. Make a good picture from this side. It'll be a good Facebook profile photo for you. I'm always thinking. Oh. I had so much fun doing Pop Star Opera Star. Whenever I sing that song, it brings back memories because I sang that song in the final. And some of the tracks that I performed on the show, I kind of never expected that I would ever sing again. And when I was doing the show, I had no idea that I was going to be doing a classic album. Basically, we didn't find out about that until like on the day of the final, and they were like, "Listen, if you win, we'd like you know, no pressure." They're like, "If you win, we'd like to do a classic album with you." And I remember sitting in the room and being like, "Oh yeah, okay." Everybody's going to be like, "What the hell is he doing, singing that?" I did, honestly. I sat in the meeting and I was like, they're gonna think it's a joke. And it was one of the best experience, one of the best years of my career actually, discovering like a completely different genre of music, and almost by surprise as well. I didn't expect that it was going to take the success that it did, and I think that was why it was really special. And whenever I just had a little moment singing that song, mate, it was nice to record. And it's become a massive part of my career, you know, and it always will be, and we always reference it, and I will be sure to do another album in that style because I really do enjoy it. So what we're going to sing for you now, we're going to sing you a new song now, and I'm going to sit on my stool again. We're going to have a little Westlife moment. This was a song that I was actually going to, if you came to the show last year, I was going to perform this last year in the show, and then I ended up changing my mind last minute, as per usual, and put a different song in. But I thought this year I'd give some new material of what I've been working on and stuff, and I don't know whether I'll release this or whether it'll be on an album, but I thought I'll be nice, I'll be generous and give you a song. This is called I Want to Make You Mine, and it's all about when you really like somebody, and you like, it can be a friend, it can be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or anything you want. So if you're with somebody special tonight, or a friend, give them a little hug, share the love, appreciate it, come on, that's it. Appreciate one another. It's good, look at that. Don't be embarrassed. I can see you like, I bet if you mess with her, so give her a hug. This is called I Want to Make You Mine.
She wants to do
I gotta see you, gotta be near you. It's playing on my mind. I've never I have to have 2 drinks because one has honey and lemonade and the other has water. So you won your A-game concert, well done. And there's an awkward silence. Sometimes, it rarely ever happens now, but when in the first stages of like my career and stuff, I used to, now it's gone the opposite way to be fair, and somebody needs to tell us to shut up to be fair. But I used to always panic about what to say in between songs, and I'd be like, this next song. But now I talk too much. So if it gets boring, just tell us to shut up. I do ramble on a little bit. Thank you. What we're going to sing you now a lovely called, that was given to me by a very special lady called Beth Nielsen Chapman, and I absolutely love this song. The lyrics are just absolutely beautiful, and you know, I'm all about sharing positivity and spreading love, like I made you all hug each other even though you were like hating us for that. Because I think it's really important, you know, sometimes you get caught up in things that really don't matter, you know, you're complaining about being tired or complaining about, you know, just stupid things about an outfit you might be wearing, or, oh, I'm feeling this day and that, and then, you know, you see something like yesterday that happened in Tunisia, which is a major deal, and you just realise, you know, how lucky you are if you're happy, healthy, and you have good people around you. You know, it's very important. This song, you know, I'll send it out to anybody that needs it at the minute, who needs a little bit of love at a little tough time, and listen to the lyrics, and enjoy this. This is how we love. Life has told me years, every day's new, and if anything is true, all that matters when we're through is how we love. Faced with what we lack, some things fall apart. From the ashes, new dreams start. All that matters to the heart is how we love. In spite of all mistakes, chances come again. If we lose or if we win, all that matters in the end is how we love. Ladies and gentlemen, Russell Alton. right and wrong. All that matters when we've gone. All that matters, all learned, all we had that carries is how we love. Alright, we're going to take a quick interval after this song so you guys can get yourselves a drink or whatever you want to do. I don't mind. It's up to you, really. You can go and have a cigarette, you can go and drink, you can go and just chat. Something that might not be unhealthy. I don't know why I said those two things first. That was really bad. And then we're going to come back in the second half. We're going to have a little dance and a sing, which I'm looking forward to. And we're also going to play Jukebox Joe, which if you've never been before, it's part of the show that is completely unrehearsed. And you guys get to shout out requests of anything you want. You will be able to tell which part it is because it's basically just me mumbling a load of words to songs that I half know, I think. It used to be really easy and people would be like, can you sing Happy Birthday? Or can you sing, it used to just be my songs. And now, you know, it's about 10 minutes of pure stress. But unfortunately, people seem to love it, and I can't take that out of the show now. So I save it for a drip of tea. So we shall see you after the interval. Have a nice time. I'll go get changed into something comfortable. This is time to say goodbye. Here we go. Sometimes I get nervous when I see you on the floor. Close your eyes, leave your heart. Let me see them high. I'll be you. My sign is vital. It's time for that dreaded moment of the show for me. It's time for Jukebox Joe! Here we go. So basically we're going to turn the lights up in here a little bit. Hello everybody, hello everyone at the top. We'll start with somebody at the top. Let's start with somebody at the top. So, if you have a song, stick your hand up, lady on the front there, you put your hand up, shout loud.
Have I enjoyed them?
You pick one, I didn't know. You do your I Dream a Dream.
Huh?
I don't know Bring Him Home, I need to learn that because that's the like 75th time somebody's asked for that. So I'll have to do my homework. Alright, let's do I Dream a Dream, alright? I have to get the microphone stand and get all serious here. Here we go. I dream a dream, time gone by, when home's high and life worth living. I dream that love would never die. I dream that God would be forgiving. But I was young and afraid when dreams were made and youth never stayed. There was no ransom to be paid, no summer sun, no wine to stay. But the tigers come at night with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hopes apart, as they turn to shame. She slept a summer by my side. She filled my days with endless wonder. She took her childhood in her stride, but she was gone
When?
when autumn came. Yes, what would you like to hear? Over the rainbow, yes, we can do that. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, the land that I could once over the rainbow. Broken Heart, one of my songs, okay. Living on a Prayer to Have a Broken Heart. Do you remember that one?
Mom is a daily
Right,
July.
just do a little verse of chorus. People tell me I'm too young to know that I'll get over you in time to let you go, but they don't feel the way I feel right now. It's the you and me in the way I think and how you love me. They understand this pain is real. No time won't heal. So this is how it feels to be torn apart. The sky is falling down and I'm lost in the dark. How will I ever get over you? How will I ever get over you? I know I gotta try, but I'm not inside, and I don't know where to start. So this is how it feels to have you apart. Yes, from the back this side. Yes. Careless whisper. Careless whisper. Here we go. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feeling I know it. No, it's easy to pretend I'm weird out for you. Should've known better than to treat a friend. The wasted chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. Careless whisper, the way I danced with you. Summer of '69. We've got some rock ones
Sum it
tonight.
up. Yes, what would you like to hear? Solitaire. Okay, we'll do your solitaire. There was a man, a lonely man, who lost his love through his indifference. A heart that went unshared until he died within silence. And solitaire's the only game in town, and every road that takes him down.
one more here. Nice and low, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Yeah, me, Consett. Oh, somebody's FaceTiming you. Who's FaceTiming you? Let me see. Oh, we could have FaceTimed them. Oh, man. I'm going to ring back. Keep me updated. Is he your boyfriend? It's your boyfriend, isn't it? Is he your boyfriend? Is he your boyfriend? Yeah, should we ask him out on stage? Englishman in New York, here we go. You should never have hung up on him, now he's going to think he's standing him up. Here we go. Alright, yes, what would you like to hear? Is there anything else? Which one? Stay with me. Stay with me, I think we can do a little bit of that. I'm to be able to do this. Guess it's true, I'm not good at understanding. Cause I'm just a man. These nights never seem to go as planned. Won't you stay with me and hold my hand? Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. And I've got love for us to see. Oh, won't you stay with me? Stay with me. Sister, anyone know that? I'm just on the chorus. It used to be that sound, but I don't think you're the one. you're going to choose, and two, how I'm going to sing it or what key I'm going to do. They're completely busking and following me, and it's very, very hard to do that. So give them a big cheer. And Liam has just joined us for the past couple of years. Give it up for Liam. And he's like, what the hell is this next? There again. Here we go. Here's what I believe. You gotta be on the side or another. It's gotta be me or the other. That's how it's gotta be. Here's what I believe. Good luck with your part-time lover, 'cause I'm gonna find me another. 'Cause I see. Here's what I believe. Yes, women, you just waved. You put it, yes, you. Which one? Big River. Big River, okay. Walking on cobblestone, little bits in bone, hanging along the old east side. I can remember when the river was living. I was
save us.